unbelievable.
He is Rocky Marciano.
This bout is scheduled.
We welcome you to this beautiful... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Biting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent or laid out bare.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Look, misses. The straight right just misses. Nobody home with that hook. Throws the jab but does not score. Just like what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on this. Here's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And down goes Wilder. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see that again.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge moment. There's the bell for round three. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength. It's preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. He's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been... Here's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Needs to put some combination work to hold that thought. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to put yourself.
Changes from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Both want the knockout. So much for boxing. This is a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You've got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep them out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the chest, use the reach, and use that endless shot.
Whoa, Johnny! Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Looks like they've shaken it up. Oh, wait a minute! Rocky Marciano! Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Gotta waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta call you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see it? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see how the game plan changes after that. There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy hits. Not a lot of defense here at all. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Show us something, Rocky. How did they survive that?
Green Days now needs to steady.
Oh my goodness, Johnny. Rocky Marciano covering up, trying to buy some time to get out of trouble. A perfect counter lands. Marciano in trouble, do you believe this? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every...
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Do you believe what we're seeing? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Beautiful counter shot. Just missed with that hook. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What can they change? Can they slow?
Hold on a sec. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. And in this replay, you can see it. Body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
A shot from the gods took him out.
not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for him.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Missing with the left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far? Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Looks like trouble was averted.
They've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Show us something, Rocky. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.